of March 27th of 2021. Got the date right. You go, girl. Yes, everything is starting to fall into place. Well, anyway, I just wanted to just come with my own opinion and my own 2 cents with this Derrick Jaxn stuff that's going on the internet these days. He is just going viral. Everywhere I go, everyone is talking about this Derrick Jaxn, life coach, relationship advisor, etc. Okay. Now, me personally, this is how I feel. I like Derrick Jaxn as a young man out there trying to sow his oats and figure out who he is. And he's just like to share the information on the internet with ladies, you ladies, and gentlemen, or whatever, but mostly you ladies, okay? And he's been profiting off of you. And I always said this internet thing, when it comes to talks on relationships and gaming off of it, making money on it, or whatever, men are going to get women that are going to fall for prey. And it is what it is. It's just the way it is. You know, women are just more, we're more vulnerable, and we just gonna just like cast our money out there, especially when women are going through um, a relationship where they're not feeling appreciated enough for what they're doing. So they got to look for that outlet, or they got to look for that value of themselves coming from somewhere else. So they fall prey to these men that coach them about relationships. Now, me myself, that wouldn't be something I would fall weak for. You know, men on the internet, whatever. I'm too old, and God didn't bring me this far to be the age that I am, 54, to be a fool. Okay, to be a fool. So I know if I do give, I'm giving because I like your work, I like what you shared, and maybe because I like you. You know what I mean? Because I like you and I like what you're sharing or whatever. And liking you doesn't mean that I want to get hooked up with you and all that other good stuff. But I just like what you do, and I just want to support your work or whatever like that. Not to have any kind of, I would say, relationship with you. That's who I am. You got to be careful out here. Yes, yes, yes. And especially all this stuff that's going on now with men going to be called out as sexual predators, or saying they taking advantage of women and rape and all this other stuff. So just be careful if you out here being a life coach or whatever on the internet, and you doing your own thing. Just be careful. I just really don't believe that people should sleep with their clients. I don't think people should be sleeping around with their clients. That's not good for business. That's anywhere. I don't think people should have romance on the job and all that other stuff. Even though people do it, you can't control people. But that's something I wouldn't want to do, because I don't want people all around my business like that and all up in my business. That's not good for me. That's not good for me. People that do it, kudos to you. I just not about that stuff. So with this Derrick Jaxn, all this Derrick Jaxn got caught with his pants down. Derrick Jaxn with the Tasha K putting him on blast. With the women that are coming out of the woodworks now, some are saying that even they're having a baby with him. They having a child with him. Come on. And this is what I'm going to say about his wife. Now, a lot of people came hard at his wife about what he's doing. She need to leave. He's disrespecting her. And now they saying she's being in some brainwash cult like they did R. Kelly. Anytime a whole lot of women are just falling for a man that they all just so infatuated with, and they just fall for a man thinking he's going to be their Prince Charming that's going to save them from whatever status they at right now where they're living. Okay, save them and their children, or save them from living at home with mom or dad, or just save their life from their family or whatever. They looking for this Prince Charming to come along and just swoop them off their feet, getting from the fairy tale stories like Cinderella and Snow White and all that other stuff we were told as little girls. I don't know about the new generation and that, but I remember those Snow White stories and those Cinderella story. He said everything else like that. Like, you're going to meet your Prince Charming and all that other good stuff and blah, 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 blah. But as for Derrick Jaxn's wife, some people feel that she should leave. Some people feel she should fight for her marriage. If it's worth fighting for. If it's worth fighting for, fight for it. My thing is that if they have a family together, and I believe that when Derrick Jaxn made this choice or made the decision to go into being on the internet as a internet life coach or whatever, I'm sure him and his wife probably already had that discussion or on while they were, you know, before they got married or even while they were married, and he was starting to blow up on the internet with doing what he do. And I'm pretty sure him and his wife, I may be wrong, I may be wrong, but wifey ain't no fool, y'all. And I'm gonna say she ain't no fool. She's not gonna, because you tell her to leave, and you see it as her being in an abusive marriage where her husband is totally disrespecting her. Everybody is different. People got some strange relationships. So you can't base what she should do on what something you would do, because that's where you are and those are your standards. And that's where you come to your breaking point. But for this man to have been married on the internet, doing the things he's been doing, and even swindling some women for sex or whatever, this is how I feel. Him and his wife probably already had that discussion. They probably already knew what they were going to be up against once he market himself out there. One thing, he's an attractive man. He got the gift of gab. And women are going to gravitate to him. So I'm pretty sure that his wife, I'm not pretty sure, but I'm going to say him and his wife may have had that discussion before he even got into this business that he's in. Before she said, I do, for better or for worse. Remember those vows? She knew that he was going to become a public figure, and her attractive husband and his gift that he have of gab and how he got swag and he's so smooth with it or whatever. She knew what she was coming up against. Ain't nobody going to tell me nothing differently. I may be wrong, but I believe that she know once her husband was going to put himself out there as a public a public image, and put his life out there as a public image. They had a discussion of all the things that may take place and what is going to happen to their marriage that they are building on. And for some reason they might have had that discussion already. That he wasn't going to be like not falling weak to other women out there. She probably already prepared herself. So all you women that's waiting in line to be the next Derrick Jaxn's wife, I think you better just remove that from your mind, because some things that go on in marriages is strange. Everybody marriage ain't the same. Everybody relationship ain't based on the same principles. So everybody is different. That's why God gave everybody their own. Okay? No matter what you saying, but Derrick is blowing up on the internet, and more subscribers, more people are subscribing to his channel, and he is just viral all over the place. So all of this stuff ain't taking nothing from her or from him. She getting them coins too. Trust me, she getting paid too, and he taking care of her too. She's eating off of you other women that's supporting her husband. It is what it is. So I don't think that young lady or his wife is ready to end their marriage, or this, they probably did. Maybe because of the time, the break they supposed to have had when he was running with that chick that came out, the first one that come out and expose him, saying he met her there, and then all of a sudden he switched up his he changed his phone number, he blocked her, or whatever the situation was after he did what he did with her, and she came out and she gave her story, and Everything else, her victim story, I guess. I don't know. But she wasn't no victim. She was consensual. She knew he was married. Man is married until divorce. And if he ain't showing you no divorce papers, sweetheart, let you see, okay, me and my wife, we having problems. They having problems. So why you want to go in and be the cleanup woman and get jacked up? Why you want to go in there and be the cleanup woman and get yourself jacked up? That man ain't no time soon leaving his wife. Neither is he going to stop doing what he's doing, because if you women want to continue to go online and be swindled by some smooth talking guy on how you should do better in your relationships and what kind of men you should be, everybody have different qualities. Everybody got a different standard when it comes to relationships. You can't put her relationship on your relationship. What is going on between closed doors between a man and a wife and his wife, that's nobody else's business. I believe they had that discussion before he even became Derrick Jaxn, the life coach, the relationship advisor, or whatever he is. They had their discussion. And I had this discussion with a gentleman because I was taking the public transportation, so I could get out there and I could speak with people, and especially all this stuff, and being that I'm an R. Kelly supporter, to keep people abreast of all that's taking place around him, people that don't know things. I had discussions with a gentleman yesterday about an R. Kelly situation, and I just had to say, like... I had that man shivering. I had that man running across the street because he said some things that I was like, I had to break it down from the things that I learned here with you guys that helped me out. That bring your YouTube information, whatever you bring to your platform about things about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Those things help me to be able to how to give information out here to other people that don't know, and they making up, they going by what they saw on Lifetime. So I had to go out there and I had to educate some people. But anyway, so I had this discussion about the Derrick Jaxn situation that's going on. And this one man was like, oh, his wife should leave. And I said, but let me tell you something. They already had that discussion. They already playing, they a team. People have some strange relationships. Maybe strange to us, but this is what they enjoy and what connects them as partners, as husband and wife. That's why you have the engagement before marriage. You get to know each other, you date each other, you get to know what you don't like, and you work on those problems before you get to the altar and say, I do. You say those vows. So the way I feel his wife already knows what's going on. She want a family. She loves her husband, and they're working on whatever it is. And this is what he do to bring bread home to the family and to support his family and everything. So, I don't know about him having any other kind of job. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. I don't know. But I'm just saying his wife ain't going nowhere no time soon, ladies. So you just need to just like keep your advice to yourself and use it for your relationship, not hers. And I'm coming to her defense. Okay, because I know if my husband was an internet man, I mean, that we got married and that's something we discussed he's going to do. Even though my husband is not an internet man, I'm the person who gets on here on YouTube, but I'm here on the sake of my favorite, one of my favorite artists, which is Robert Sylvester Kelly, and I open my platform for that, my channel for that, to support him. But if other things come up interesting or whatever I want to discuss, I will discuss it here and give my own opinion. So I'm saying, ladies, don't get yourself like, oh, he's cheated on her. Maybe he will do it again, and maybe she accepts that in her marriage. You ever think about that? There's people out here married and they swingers. Okay, they switch up. There's some people out here who do have open marriages. Monique said that she has one. So she say, I don't know. I'm just going by what she said. Jada Pinkett and Will Smith supposed to be swingers. So to be honest with you, some people could survive marriages like that. But when it really comes to a marriage, I really try to stay out of other people's affairs and deal with my own marriage. So I just leave that alone as far as. But I like Derrick Jaxn. I like what he does. If ladies, you play at your own risk. If you're gonna give this man your money because you looking to go to bed with him and you want him to be your gigolo, whatever. But see, when I'm doing it, I do it because I like your work and I support your channel or your work. I'm not looking to go to bed with you or have a relationship with you. I just like you for who you are. Okay? It is what it is. So stop going around bashing this woman for the fact that she wants to stay with her husband, bashing any woman who wants to stand by their husband, because I'm pretty sure they had these discussions before marriage and they knew what they were going to be up against. So they were prepared for this. That's all I'm saying. If you can't hang with it, then don't touch, taste, or handle. If you're going to be one of those women that just want to get on the internet and you dating, looking for a man or looking for attention, you got some Jezebels out there, some evil women. They just want to go out and destroy other people's happiness because they're not happy, or maybe somebody hurt them and they want to get back their revenge and they want to hurt somebody else, and innocent people that haven't done anything, they just want to take it out on somebody. So I'm just saying, you ladies out there that's coming for Derrick Jaxn, wifey ain't going nowhere no time soon. Okay, so like you say, you play, you pay. You pay. And Derrick is just blowing up. And trust and believe she getting them coins too. So your girl Casey McDaniel, that was her opinion, her 2 cents, and I'm going to get out of here because I just want to relax, lay back and watch some movies like I do on the weekend and just chill. Go chill with my baby and everything and just chill and relax and take the rest of this Saturday evening. And if I come up with anything else anytime soon, I'll be back here with you all. So you all be safe. Love you. Peace.